The rain fell gently on the small mud houses of the village of Ogbondu. Inside, Tamara sat with her only daughter Suzi. Her eyes were tired, but her love for her child shone brighter than her pain. Tamara remembered those early years she held little Suzi close, alone and broken after losing her husband. Life was hard, but the bond between mother and child grew stronger. Far away in the city lived Annie, Tamara's younger sister, with her husband Abuba and their children Abba and Mimi. She enjoyed a life of abundance in a grand mansion. One evening, Tamara looked into her sister's eyes and begged with trembling voice. She wanted a better life for her daughter. Annie smiled warmly and agreed to take Suzi in. The day of parting came. Annie arrived at the village and Suzi hugged her mother tightly, tears flowing as Tamara whispered, "Be strong, my child. I love you." At first, Suzi thought city life would be brighter, but soon Annie changed. Each morning before dawn, Suzi was made to sweep, wash, and cook until her hands grew weak. One afternoon, Suzi met a neighbor and her daughter Kilo. A quiet friendship began, and for the first time, Suzi felt she had someone to share her burdens with. In the classroom, Suzi sat quietly at her desk with her neat braid and modest uniform. She placed her beautiful school bag and colorful lunchbox before her. For the moment, she felt a spark of pride and belonging. Beside her sat Kilo, her uniform faded and her old bag nearly torn. On her desk lay a rusty food flask with very little inside. As she lingered her eyes on Susie's lunchbox, a quiet jealousy stirred in her heart. But at school, Kilo noticed Susie's tears. With gentle hands, she asked her friend what was wrong. Susie's voice broke as she revealed the suffering she hid behind her smile. Kilo ran home to her mother, but instead of pity, jealousy filled them. Her mother whispered dark words, handing Kilo a phone. Together, they planned to trap Suzi because of the luxurious environment surrounding Suzi. They plotted to set a trap for her so that Auntie Annie would send Suzi back to her mother in the village. Then Kilo would take Suzi's place in Annie's house and enjoy the luxurious lifestyle they believed Suzi was enjoying. The plan worked. One stormy evening, Annie's face hardened with anger as she chased Suzi out of the mansion. In the heavy rain, Suzi walked away in tears, her dreams shattered. Kilo stepped into Suzi's place. On her first day, she ate without lifting a finger, smiling proudly as Annie watched. She thought she had found the sweet life, but the mark soon fell, just like Suzi. Kilo was walking before dawn. Endless chores broke her spirit, and she realized the mansion was no paradise. One afternoon, exhausted and broken, Kilo called her mother. In tears, "Mama, I am tired and I'm suffering. Please come for me," she cried. The next morning, Kilo's mother stormed to Annie's mansion, her face filled with anger and regret. She demanded her daughter back, her heart envy with shame. And so the truth was revealed. Jealousy had destroyed two young girls, one innocent and one deceived. Suzi returned to her mother in the village with tears, yet she carried something greater, her dignity and her pride.